Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I thought, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
The drive starts with a run by Allen.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And complete right side to Cook. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt it. First down. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll run with Allen. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's second and 8. Allen here on the screen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 21 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Cook now off the read option. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd down, Cook. And some space here.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down.
Barton.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground with Allen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Allen. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. Going to throw right side here, complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Now a carry for Allen. Down right around the 25. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and to his tight end.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now back to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And that sack brings up 4th and goal. A loss of 7. Big play.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession.
So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 4. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Taken from just outside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen for Cook. No gain on the screen there at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Cook up the gut.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
He's brought down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 2.
He'll look to throw. Able to find Lazard.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a give running right. It's Cook.
He's got it to the 43 here.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They're going to look to throw.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll set up to throw as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with a Vikings
past the half.
So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete once again to Hopkins.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
First down. Complete to DeAndre Hopkins. A gain of 16 yards. And the London first down.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 2nd down, it's Allen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Back to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed. It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Allen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
They'll look to throw. Allen here on the screen. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's third and goal. They'll run. This is Allen. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Black Knights have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Black Knights 17.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And out now come the Vikings. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And complete right side to Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Going for Burton, and he's got it. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 81 yards.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. 2nd and 11. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the draw, here's Allen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out comes Minnesota.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Back to throw again.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Cook. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Holding. Offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. He'll buy some time right. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
2nd and 9 now.
He completes it to Boyd.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down.
They run the draw play and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. They'll run with Allen.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. London about set to take over on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
He gets this one to Boyd. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
In a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Second and 5. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On 2nd down, it's Allen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, the field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust. And unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. On 2nd down, Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To Allen on the dump off. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2nd and 2.
On the move to his left.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Allen, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And they'll begin by running the option.
And the ball is knocked out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete from the 21 and 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Cook now off the read option.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, it's Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him in the ballgame now on 14 carries.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll try the middle with Cook. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throw left side complete. That's Burton.
He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Dalvin Cook,
his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So now Las Vegas down by 2 touchdowns. At time, a huge factor. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Their first down screen pass, good for 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,